Hi everyone, it's Anne. Thank you once again for joining me. I want to chit chat about the current energies, definitely wild ride. Okay, so first about the energies I'm feeling. So being a highly sensitive person, I feel these electromagnetic energies in my physical body very intensely, have for years. And what I'm experiencing is, wow, buckle up. Are you ready for this? So if you haven't already, you can be expecting some huge intense energies again streaming in. Nothing new, but I'm going to say that it boggles my mind that we can continue to increase the level of intensity of these energies as they bombard us. And wow, this is a frickin' doozy, I'm telling you. Really being zapped. So the physical body, trying to integrate some of these high potency energies coming in, electromagnetically charged. My experience keeping me up for a few nights in a row where I'm pacing, literally cannot sleep. I'm finding sleep patterns are changing rather dramatically. I find these energies are most intense for me, regardless of what the tools say, at midnight and through the night, and more sleepy during the day, require maybe less sleep sometimes, other times need to recharge. So it's really a matter of adjusting to what your body is asking for and really listening and giving it a break. Because right now, we are utilizing a lot of energy to just kind of embody in all of what is happening here on this planet as we raise the consciousness here. Big changes, and we can all feel it. All of the inner work we've done. So a lot of us, those who follow me, we have been working on this self-healing journey for a number of years, and we dug into very many deep aspects of ourselves and aha moments of learning about relationships and where we gave our power away, where we were projecting onto others, where others were projecting onto us. All of this is clearing up more and more. We get triggers and new things coming up to once again bring awareness to it. All of this takes energy. Being conscious takes energy. Being unconscious takes very little energy. It's a lazy man's way. So give yourself some credit if you are you're making an effort to be conscious, more conscious of your day-to-day thought processes, activities, and really kind of questioning why you're doing something or why the pattern is as such, and making an effort sometimes consciously to shift out of those negative thought patterns. All of this is really requiring us to focus internally and to really shut out the outside world to a large degree, the narrative, the yapping, talk, just all over the place, so many different things coming in from so many different sources. It is just overwhelming. So stick to some simple basics, really narrow down. We're really narrowing down what it is we want to take in and absorb. I mean, the biggest thing here is we know that we are collective energy. So this has always been the trend. And what the collective is, feeling and thinking, is where the shifts are changing. I'm seeing so many people, individuals, now sharing their story, becoming more sensitive to the energies and sharing their own energy updates, their own sort of unique views and perspectives. We are collaborating here on a higher level scale. We find that each of us sort of resonates at the same frequency. We pick up on each other. It's fascinating, amazing. Part of the healing journey is sharing your story, being able to speak about it. So all of that is just fabulous and fantastic. This is just something we know. It goes unsaid. Our community here is we're dialing in to this higher frequency. We're also getting a whole lot of resistance. So big word here. We're feeling kind of this anxiety this muscle tension, like locking of the jaw, when your shoulders are tight, when you're trying to resist or avoid something that you don't really want to happen. Sometimes these energies can feel like that. So one of the things I've been trying to do is really trying to relax into it and just sort of go with the flow. If I need to get up and walk around, that's what I'll do. I'll sort of lie there and go, what is the message here? Or I'll use the time to really creatively think about what it is I want to bring in, to clear the energy through my own means, through whatever resonates with you. But this resistance energy is coming on strong. This is the ego aspect of selves really trying to pull us back into the comfort zone of unconsciousness and running the show through this whole sort of materialistic monetized world. So we're feeling all of these shifts and changes occur at this higher consciousness level. It's really sort of fascinating when we can step back and take a look at the bigger collective picture. Now, in and out of alignment here is also a major message that I've been feeling and receiving. We're moving in and out of alignment. So, it's so powerful and cool when you're conscious and in alignment with your intention for the day, with the energy, with setting your sights on where it is you want to move to, of being in the now moment, appreciating, of gratitude, of being thankful, less materialistically viewed is what I'm finding. More and more of that is turning me off. I'm really coming back to just sort of more of a simplified view and looking at the beauty of the planet. But staying in alignment is very much being tested. Sometimes these tests are not so easy. I won't get into my own story here, but I certainly am being tested from definitely physical aspects of myself based on my story and history that a lot of you know about, but coming back into alignment and why did I get pulled out of alignment, and really trying to understand what the trigger was and where did that come from. So again, these programs, these old programs are just fascinating. We're coming more and more aware of just the level of the programs we're all operating by on our day-to-day lives. We're starting to question pretty much everything. It's like, why do I think that way? Or why does society in general have this, painting this picture this way? Because it's been so ingrained, we don't even question things anymore. So we're getting more in tune with that. We're getting more in tune with our sensitivity, with our intuition, with accepting and standing firm in our own belief system, setting boundaries, taking risks, stepping up to our own energy protection, where we need to really take care of self, especially the empaths, where we need to stand up to our self-confidence, where we need to become much more sensitive to others. This is more of the ego-driven way of being. So again, this whole balance and shift is being felt on the planet. And it almost feels like a battlefield, really and honestly, as we move up and down through these big shifts and changes. Those of us who feel the collective energy are noticing this big time. So it's very important for those particular light workers to really be extra conscious when dealing with the external world. And it can be managed very simply. It can be walked through when you are consciously aware of where you're giving away energy and where you are absorbing energy that really doesn't have a role to play in your manifestation of your life. So all of this is happening. We really are being asked to stand truly and strongly in our own power. I really feel that part of this is where we can get almost addicted to this whole spiritual, quote unquote, spiritual journey. We pick only use what resonates with you. There is no right or wrong way to do this process. Self-healing is an individual journey. I think we can get a little bit addicted to this ascension 5D journey, and having someone, again, having a tool or something give us some indication or guidance as to how we're supposed to be feeling. Again, I think part of this trick here is to really come back into defining yourself, defining your own voice, your own creativity, to being that unique, authentic individual, and not being afraid to really stand up and out into that, because it's the creativity of each of us that makes this experience unique. I don't want to be the same as everybody else. I want to be who I am and be able to freely underline, freely bold, express that to the world in any way I feel important, necessary. So I am definitely feeling these energies. Again, it is this ongoing journey. It's happening. We are changing. It's moving. We're moving through it. Not always fun and easy days. I am right along with you as work through different parts of ourselves that we're still not so happy about. It's just who we are, accepting that and laughing a little bit more. It's like, definitely not perfect, and I don't attest in any way, shape, or form to be. I just try and share my experiences in hopes that I can inspire someone else along the way. I have seen so many changes occurring that have occurred on this planet. I've been looking at the bigger picture of what is happening in the business community, in the world, and the mass amounts of power and money that has been conglomerated, the monopolies and all of those things over the course of many, many years. I've seen this happen personally. And the amount of power that exists at that level is mind-boggling. And so we know as light workers that our job is to really move things into a different perspective, a different way of being. We're collectively connected here and doing that. As more people are sharing, we're resonating with those who have a similar story to tell, and we're doing it. It's happening. We know it's happening. We don't really need to see this on the news. But it's an incredibly powerful time right now, as you can probably feel and imagine. Not always easy, but, honestly, big change requires big change. So that's it, guys. That's my update for this moment, for today, in this point in time, in this now. Bye. Talk soon.